You're listening to a Roddenberry podcast.
Today is Thursday, February 18th, 2021, and this is your daily Star Trek news from the Roddenberry Podcast Network. On today's show, evidence mounts that Star Trek Picard Season 2 is in production. WonderCon has announced it'll be all virtual this year, and I've got a rundown of the weekend's virtual Star Trek events. I'm Alison Pitt, and today's show is supported by people like you through Patreon. Find out more and add your support at patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News. First up today, is filming on Star Trek Picard Season 2 imminent? Yes, it is. Has it started yet? Well, we don't know for sure. So here's the lowdown. There is mounting evidence that Star Trek Picard production has started, but we haven't had an official word. Today's latest, actor Michelle Hurd posted an image on Instagram with a leather-bound notebook, black face mask, and placard marked Raffi. She captioned the image, "Back to work, and it feels so good." Now that's off the back of the drama yesterday when the new showrunner for Picard, Terry Matalas, posted a Picard gif on Twitter. It was of the scene when he and Data were playing cards, and he said to Data, "I don't want the game to end." Matalas captioned it, "Day one of many, ... For that, you'll just have to take my word, since he deleted the tweet moments later and replaced it with one saying, "Last tweet redacted by Section 31. And of course, both of these follow on from original reports that Picard Season 2 would start filming first in January, then in early February, and then, according to 7 of 9 actor Jerry Ryan, soon. Now, it's worth noting a couple of salient points. Picard is expected to film in Los Angeles, which is reopening steadily as COVID-19 cases improve. Film and television production has been allowed with modifications since last summer, but the risk is still high for older people, like Picard's star, Sir Patrick Stewart. Also, as of today, it's been 26 days since Stewart posted that he received his COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccines in use in California need a booster after 21 or 28 days, according to the state's COVID-19 website, so it could still be some time before Picard himself is on set. Of course, there still has been no official word from CBS as to whether filming has started, and in fact, we don't always get official word, so we'll have to wait and see. Now, if you're of a mind to follow every twist and turn of the Star Trek Picard Season 2 filming saga, now's a good time to start following folks on social media. And of course, as soon as we get more official word, Daily Star Trek News will let you know. Now, next up today, when one door opens, another closes. Comic-Con International has announced that WonderCon 2021, their annual convention in Anaheim, California, will take place this year as a virtual event. Now, we all know that the COVID-19 pandemic forced the shutdown of most in-person conventions and events in 2020. For Comic-Con International, this meant canceling their 2 largest events, WonderCon, originally planned for last April, and San Diego Comic-Con, originally planned in July. Both ultimately moved into a virtual format. Convention officials had hoped to produce WonderCon 2021 as an in-person event, but opted instead for another virtual event in the interest of public safety. Normally, WonderCon would take place over the course of 3 days. According to the announcement, the conventions postponed in 2020 have left Comic-Con International with diminished financial resources, limiting the event to just 2 days. WonderCon at Home 2021 will take place on Friday and Saturday, March 26th and 27th. Even with a tighter schedule, WonderCon at Home promises to be loaded with great programming, amazing exhibitors, terrific gaming, and a little something for every fan to enjoy. For more information, visit WonderCon's website at comic-con.org. Now, I've got the weekend's events here in just a moment, but first, a word from me. This show is supported by people like you through Patreon. Your support from as little as $1 a month helps us pay for our expenses like hosting and software, and helps us grow the show so we can bring you even more Star Trek news wherever you are. Please consider supporting the show on Patreon. You can find out more at patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News. That's patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News. And a big thanks to you for supporting this show. Now, next up, it's the weekend's events. So first up, this Friday, February 19th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, Immersa, the Immersive Media Entertainment Research, Science, and Arts Organization, is hosting a masterclass with the legendary visual effects pioneer Douglas Trumbull. Star Trek fans know him mainly for his work on Star Trek the Motion Picture, but he's also the artist behind 2001: A Space Odyssey, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and Blade Runner, for just a few. The Immersa Masterclass will feature a selection from his 2018 presentation at Immersa, as well as a personal appearance where he'll make commentary and take some questions from the audience. Tickets for this virtual event are $20 and they're open to the public. For more information, head to immersa.org. Then on Saturday, February 20th at 12 p.m. Pacific Time, In-House Con is back with a virtual Q&A with the ladies of Star Trek. Janet Kidder, Star Trek Discovery's Osira, and Rachel Ancheril, who played Lieutenant Nan, also from Discovery. Tickets to the event cost $2.99, and you can also purchase signed 8x10s and virtual one-on-one chats. For more information, visit inhouse-con.com. Next up, on Sunday, February 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, Star Trek Discovery's Admiral Katrina Cornwell actor Jane Brooke will join Star Trek science consultant Dr. Mohammed Noor in the last of their videos in the Bio-Trekkie with the Admiral series, covering science and production in Discovery Season 3. To mark the occasion, they're releasing the video as a YouTube premiere, which means that it's pre-recorded, but you can watch it live with other viewers in the chat. Both Brooke and Dr. Noor will be there to chat and answer questions. The event is free on Dr. Noor's YouTube channel. Just head to youtube.com/Bio-Trekkie Explains. And of course, don't forget to join me tomorrow afternoon, Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, for the live show Daily Star Trek Views on YouTube. This week, I'm talking about Star Trek Lower Decks Episode 4, A Moist Vessel. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. Head to youtube.com/Daily Star Trek News. Now, if you have an online event or a gathering that you'd like for me to promote on the show, then please let me know. How are you getting together with your fellow Trekkies without leaving the house? Well, that's it for today's Daily Star Trek News from the Roddenberry Podcast Network. Don't forget to check out the other great shows on the network at podcasts.roddenberry.com. Daily Star Trek News is produced by me, Alison Pitt, with selected stories by Chris Peterson and events by Marina Kravchuk. We're supported by people like you through Patreon. Find out how you can add your support at patreon.com/Daily Star Trek News. And finally, please make sure you're signed up for the Daily Star Trek newsletter at dailystartreknews.com/contact. Get all the day's Star Trek news delivered straight to your inbox every weekday morning. I'm back tomorrow with more of the Star Trek news you need to know and the answer to this week's trivia. I'm Alison Pitt. Live long and prosper.
This is a Roddenberry podcast. For more great podcasts, visit podcast.roddenberry.com.